Episode 1 of Like a Dragon, Yakuza begins in Fuchu Prison, 2005. Here we meet Kazuma as he trains from behind bars, shooting jabs at the air. This cuts us back nicely to 1995. We're in the heart of Kamurocho, in Tokyo, where Kazuma is joined by his friends Yumi, Nishiki, and Mijo. All four of them are orphans and they intend to try and make a better life for themselves. All four live at the orphanage, Sunflower, where they get on well and are overseen by their guardian Kazama. A big plan is put into action as Kazuma swoops into an arcade and takes off with the cash. However, unbeknownst to them, this arcade is actually under the control of the Dojima clan. The group finally feel like they're free and they can start anew away from this life. However, the group linger too long at Sunflower Orphanage that night. A whole bunch of colorful thugs show up, wanting the money back that they stole from the Yakuza. However, Kazama-san arrives to square things up. When he finds out about Kazuma's plan, all of them are brought to see the Dojima clan directly. Kazama isn't exactly greeted with open arms though, and we soon find out why. He used to be the second in command to the family, but since leaving, he's wiped his hands of clan business. The four kids help themselves to the food on offer from the clan. They're invited in to eat as much as they want, while Kazuma immediately pleads with the clan leader for a job and a position in the Dojima family. Kazuma puts all the blame on himself and vows to become the next dragon of Dojima. This man is a legend in these parts, a champion of all underground fights who used his strength to bring Kamurocho under control. Having seen the previous champion's fights as a kid and been inspired by the tattoo on his back, he's determined to get there too. Kazama is crushed when he finds out the amount to pay back the kids' arcade heist is leveled out at 100 million yen. The girls are going to work in Yoshiwara for 3 years, while the boys are shipped off on a tuna ship for 5. Kazuma wants to be in the ring and then work his debt off for the family that way. If he loses? Well, he promises the clan leader can do whatever he wants. The boss is intrigued and decides he can have a fight that night. Kazama is not happy and tells Kazuma he's got himself mixed up in a world he doesn't understand. As he says it, he shows off his severed finger, a price to pay for messing with the clan. Kazama warns that even if Kazuma wins, he'll never be free and this will be a cross he has to bear for years to come. Back in 2005, Kazuma receives a visitor at the prison. It's Date-san, and he's got bad news. Omi Alliance members have been found in a truck, dumped in the middle of Lake Biwa, brutally murdered. Someone has taken 10 billion yen from the Omi stash and they believe the Tojo clan are the culprits. Headed by their chairman, Ruji Goda, the Omi Alliance is Japan's biggest Yakuza organization, based on the Kansai region. Kazuma is about to be thrown right in the middle of this, especially as the current finger-pointing is leveled at Yumi. Now, Yumi is actually doing well, she's the Madam of New Serena. Kazuma, though, initially refuses. Back in 1995, Kazuma takes part in his match and promises Yumi he's not going to lose, despite messing up the first round. Kazama whispers in our protagonist's ear, telling him he doesn't have to fight like a boxer in order to win this one. He plays dirty, spitting blood and fighting for his life. A double headbutt knocks them both out, so it ends as a draw. As a result of all this, the clan agree to take Kazuma on. He also agrees to let the girls, Yumi and Miho, are sent to become hosts at Serena, and Nishiki? Well, apparently he's useless to the clan so they don't need him. He's worthless, so he's given his debt and sent off to the boats. To show how serious he is, Nishiki willingly cuts off his fingers for the boss in exchange for being part of the clan. This display of loyalty and desperation is enough for the clan leader to change his mind and bring Nishiki in after all. As we jump across to 2005, we're at the Millennium Tower, with Nishiki doing well to rise the ranks. He's actually the new leader of the Tojo clan and well respected. That night, he pores over the footage from the truck heist with the Omi heist and seems to hit a breakthrough. It looks like Aiko, Yumi's sister, may be involved in all this. As things start to pick up, Kazuma is released from prison. He's greeted by members from the clan though, who point out that Oyabun Shimano wants to see him. A fight soon breaks out, but Kazuma effortlessly dispatches these goons. Kazuma decides that he's leaving Tokyo and getting out of Dodge. However, he gets a call come through with confirmation of who stole the 10 billion. However, disaster strikes that night when the clan comes down hard on Yumi. In her car, she's attacked, and despite making swift work of a goon that tries to stop her, there are others, and her car is eventually pushed off the edge, which falls to its doom. So like a dragon, Yakuza is here, and the show takes the ideas present in the Yakuza series, and instead of a beat-for-beat adaptation of the games, this one changes and sets up a new storyline instead, still set within the same universe. The fact that Nagoshi, the Yakuza / Like a Dragon creator, and Masayoshi, writer of both O and Infinite Wealth, are involved here definitely gives this the feel of a proper Yakuza game. And this is helped a lot by the music, which has that familiar chill vibe to it with the guitars and heartfelt monologues and speeches. It's still too early to tell how this one is going to play out, especially with all the political scheming and characters we follow, but there's definitely enough here to whet the appetite.